Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming back. Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from Planet Crafter. Alright, we're on Selenea. We are here. We are terraforming. It's happening now. Big shout out to all of you guys in the comments, leaving comments on these videos, because you guys help clarify a lot of things. Like this, for example. Apparently, this is actually pretty good for where I'm at. In fact, really good for where I'm at. Somebody in the comments section, I'm not forgetting Draconis, might have been Draconis, pointed out about how this is actually like past. This is almost to the lake stage on Prime, so that's cool. So apparently I'm doing good. Good things are happening. Another big shout out to the comment section. You guys were very one-sided on the on the vehicle thing. You guys say I should make it. Now, I'd like to give an extra big shout out to those of you out there who actually said and pointed out that since you can pick up the vehicle. Not the inventory thing. I already knew that it's a huge convenience for the inventory. I even explained that in the last video. I said, yes, I get the pros of it. I'm more concerned about the cons. The cons was the resources put into it. That thing I'm concerned with since I don't really have a whole lot of unlimited resources. Oh boy, it's raining. Get inside. I don't want to get wet. I'm melting. Water. Yeah, it's the resources put into it. That was my concern. But a couple of people actually did hear that concern and actually addressed it. Since you can pick up the vehicle, you can put it in a recycling machine, which means that I can actually break this thing down later. So, we're going to build it. Bottom line is, we're going to build it because most people wanted me to build it, and the people who heard my concern actually did address it and pointed some very good things out, so we're going to build it. And we're going to build it as soon as this rain stops. Oh, while we're waiting for the rain to stop, I do want to point out that I did go back to that wreck that we explored a couple of episodes ago, and I did go back because somebody in the comments section also pointed out that there was some blueprints I missed. Specifically, why am I not seeing it? I went back and got it. I swear I did. There's like a little glass table. Is it up here? No, where's this thing? I went back and got some stuff though. I'm not seeing it. There's like a small little glass table. I thought, oh no, I didn't get it because I put it in here. Okay, I also found a sorry, memory. My memory is fantastic. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I went back and I got this one right here. There's a little glass table right there. So we're going to take that, and then the big table I also went and deconstructed. But while I was there, and I also grabbed this little animal effigy too, so we got another one of them. It's one of the weird space monkeys. But while I was there, I also found an energy multiplier fuse. I found a oxygen multiplier fuse while I was there, because I found another one of the like vault lockers that I had missed. So, but this time when I went back, ooh, I'm having that weird glitch where as soon as I click on anything, I was opening that F8 bug report. So I went back though and I found that, and since we had been doing some terraforming, it actually had better loot in it. So look at that, I got myself a oxygen multiplier fuse. I probably should have looted that place later. Whoops, you live and you learn. All right, so but I did get these two things, so let's go read these real fast so we can learn them. Bing, just like that. There's the big table. And bing, just like that. So there we go. We got the glass table now too. So thank you in the comment section for shouting that out, saying, "Yo, you jumped right over that effigy in that table you could have deconstructed." But all right, let's get the vehicle placed. We'll actually do it this season, people. Fine, we'll do it. Actually, I have nothing against using the vehicle. I was like I said, resources. I was concerned about resources. I'm also slightly concerned about power. Alright, well, lights are out, people, so I guess it's about that time that I make another, what are they, nuclear reactor, I suppose. I believe you make explosive powder for that, and that is made somehow. That's made somehow. I think I might have it backwards. I think I need 2 iridium. Nope, we're good. I remembered. Like I said, I told you earlier in this episode, I have a great memory. Alright, what else does it go? Does it take super alloy and some water? I can do that. Oh, and probably some uranium. It'll be nice once I get the optimizers, because then I can start putting some of those fuses to work, including that power one I got. Speaking of power, let that be power. Including that power one I got to get this thing up and running a lot smoother. Alright, so we do got the vehicle garage placed. I placed it nice and low so that there is no ramp, so I can just literally just kind of drive this thing right in here, or just walk in here. I don't have to do much of anything. I don't have to lift my leg gently to walk up the slope. Alright, so we need the vehicle, so we're going to start with this thing. We're going to need a couple rockets, uranium, fabric, iron, and silicon. I'm pretty sure I have all of that. I'm pretty sure I got all of it. I'm thinking so. Here, let's test the memory. Let's see if I just said what it was we needed. Ooh, and I remembered it. Look at that. There. Are you guys happy? I made the vehicle. It is actually going to be a huge help. So this is the button, right? Yeah, you can just grab this thing. Look at that. That's really cool. And then you right-click? Yep, right-click and you can put it down wherever, except for in the garage it's supposed to be in. Well, this is... I'm experimenting. I never really used the vehicle much, so this is me trying to figure it out. I mean, except for it stopped turning for some reason. Oh, it's turned with the AWS, or it's a, yeah, you turn with the AWS key. Okay, got it. I was like trying to turn the mouse like it was a boat in Minecraft. All right, and then let's exit vehicle like that. All right, sweet. They've only had this in the game for what, like over a year? Just not learning it. There's other things though that I should make. I got some recommendations, like the speed upgrades. People said not super important. Mainly, it's inventory and oxygen, and someone said beacon also, but I'm not sure I really need that because if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't really matter where it is. You should be able to just, yep, do that. So I don't really care where the beacon where it is. I guess maybe it would come in handy if I'm like about to die of oxygen, and having that would be probably super helpful. Okay, so I do see the benefit of it, but I'm not going to do that because I like to live life on the edge. All right, so we're going to go with, we're going to need the vehicle inventory increases I'm thinking are going to be important. So we're, ooh, osmium. Vehicle, oh, it takes 2 of these things. All right, well, let's go make 2 of these things. All right, 1, 2. All right, sweet, got the 2 of those things. Now I just need more fabric and a piece of osmium. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I also unlocked the biodome tier 2. But that takes bacteria samples, which that takes algae. So, still waiting on the water. I'll build that, though, as soon as I possibly can. How are the low-lying areas? Am I getting to, like, close to water stage at all? Is there anything showing up? I don't see anything down there. I think the lowest area is, like, this canyon right here that goes over to where the mining operation is. Some people also did say that you can totally, like, break into that. I'm not going to. I'm going to get into it the legitimate way. Because I learned from my experience exploring that other wreck that if I go into an area too soon, the loot isn't too good. So I'm going to let some terraforming happen while working on other aspects of the base here, like the garage and getting the vehicle going, before I worry about that place over there. There's an elevator that led up to it, so either I take the elevator or I use this like a zip line and go all the way down there. One of those ways is how you're supposed to get it there, I'm assuming. But alright, let's go over here. Did I grab everything? I forgot a piece of fabric because I'm a big old da-da-da. Like I said, I have a fantastic memory. Fantastic memory. It's the greatest, you know? Never forget anything. Steel trap. Alright, let's drop this one in right there. Alright, so sweet. We got the tier 2 inventory increase, and I think this is as far as I can go right now. I'm pretty sure there's more of those that unlock. Alright, speed increase. Don't really care about that. I'm planning on picking the vehicle up and just taking it with me. But lights would be kind of nice, but not super important. This one, though, is probably going to be important. Unlimited oxygen. Alright, so it's going to take some zeolite and oxygen capsules. Now, oxygen capsules, how many do I have? Because I know you start off with some, and I don't think I actually used too many of them. So I know I used a couple when I was exploring that wreck, but I have 1. That's okay, because I believe they are made with cobalt. If I just come out here and look for some blue rocks on the ground, like right here. This solid piece of material, and this solid piece of material can give me oxygen. It's science. Don't question it. It's fine. It's fine. Yep, there we go. Just smash those 2 rocks together, and then voila, you got an oxygen canister. No problem. All right, now I need the 4 zeolite. So zeolite, I was also given a heads up in the comment section, is not as rare as I think it's going to be. However, I don't really know what they mean by that, unless, because they said I need to get the tier 2 deconstruction chip, which I think. Yeah, I actually have that unlocked. I just need to get the methane cartridge. And for that, I need the gas extractor, and I'm not there yet. So I gotta wait a little bit. But I think what they mean is, like, you can break down the computer towers to get circuit boards, and then you can break down the circuit boards to get zeolite. I'm thinking is what they're trying to tell me here. I think that's the coded language they're sending my way. So quite possibly. All right, but regardless, either way, I can always recycle this if I don't need it. So there. Okay, now these things have an upgrade panel. Open. There we go. This one right here. Ooh. Okay, I don't actually really need any more than unlimited oxygen and inventory space, so this is fine actually. Oh, optimize is unlocked. All right, let's quick do that. So the inventory on this is very big. So your guys are correct about the the ease of moving inventory this is really, really good. You know, like that's definitely going to help out a lot. But also, I mean, like I said, I was going to be doing all that moving back and forth, the 20 trips or whatever I was going to take when you guys weren't watching anyway. I was going to go take care of that in between episodes. But fine, if you want to see me do it, I'll do it. All right, so, and then unlimited oxygen, this is actually really good. Oh yeah, I keep turning the mouse thing, and that's how you turn it, but that is not it at all. This is really good, and then I believe you can just hop out of here at any point in time as long as it's empty, and we can pick that thing up. So then if I ever need a breath of fresh air, slap this thing down, hop in. I said hop in. Oh, plant rocket unlocked. There we go. All right, sweet. And pick it up, and it only takes up 1 inventory space, like you guys correctly pointed out. So, all right, I think I'll survive with this. Now, a couple of things just happened right there while I was blabbing on about the vehicle. That are like stupid important. One is we unlocked optimizers. Ooh, hold on. Optimizers take obsidian, don't they? I think they take obsidian. No, they don't. Okay, thank God. Okay. Whew. All right, but they do take explosive powder, and I am currently completely out of iridium. However, I can just do this. It's not the end of the world. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, wrong machine. There we go. Throw that in there. Yeet. Sweet. I have iridium. Magically just appeared. Boom. All right, and then so I can make some more explosive powder, but I do need to make, I want to get some of these up and running because I have fuses. Okay, I have production multiplier fuses. I don't have a lot of water. I'm probably going to die of dehydration. I have 2 oxygen multiplier fuses, and I have an energy multiplier fuse. So the energy multiplier fuse I think is going to be super important. So that's going to be the first one. Get those numbers up. Jack those rookie numbers up so that we can actually have enough power to do all this stuff. And then these things are going to be the next one here. I don't really have a good use for this yet. I could put it on like the atmospheric water collector if I want to collect water faster, I suppose. So this one's not super important right now. But these 2 good, and this one super good. So let's start with the energy multiplier fuse. Actually, I'll just take all of these out of here so I have them. Let's get these things in place so the terraforming goes through the roof. I need some explosive powder, though. So for that, I'm going to need some of this. I'm going to need to make 2 of these, so... Actually, I'm going to need to make 3 of these. These can the tier 1 optimizers only take 1, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, there we go. That should make enough explosive powder to build all of these. Oh, that's so good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be enough explosive powder to make all of these optimizers here. So we just need cobalt, uranium rods, and some iron. Alright, I think I have everything. Let's start off by going over to the platform of power over here. Oh, actually, I should probably grab some more iron real fast. Hold on 1 second. Hydration level critical. Let's do this quick. So yeah, I gotta grab some more iron because I want to make some more platforms connected to this thing to widen it up a little bit. Just so that we have room to put the optimizer as well as additional reactors along the backside of this too, if we really, really want to. Now, I think I can probably get away. Let's grab some resources that are about to get buried. I don't want to, waste not, want not. Type in that one I don't really care about. I don't have a use for selenium yet. I have a whole locker full, but I don't have a use for it. And it didn't break down into anything in the recycler, so I'm just kind of chilling right now. And let's throw one right here, just make it make sense so it looks like it's supported. Now with this, I should be able to put a whole nother row here, so we're bringing that up to 6. Oh, I'm going to need to go farther. For right now, though, I'm just going to keep it like this. I'll move the optimizers as I need them. And we're just going to slap this one right here. Now, that just sucks power, right? I think that's all it does. It does 95 or 50 energy it just takes. But if these things are pumping out currently 331 kilowatts and a half kilowatts right now. But hold on, let me go check my stats. How much power do I have available at the moment? Oh, let's get some water. Let's get some water quick. Holy cow, it was like empty. I almost died. I almost died because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, power. 278 we are at right now for power. So once I take this this fuse and yeet it into this optimizer, what does it come up to? Oh, fuse, yeet. So these things we're doing 330 something, whatever. They're doing almost 500 now. So that's pretty cool. What are we up to now? 775. That's what I'm talking about. That's getting a little bit better now. The more the more nuclear reactors I throw on there, the better. I believe the tier 1 optimizers can affect 5 machines, if I'm not mistaken. So I should actually, to really optimize this, pun intended, I should actually put down 2 more nuclear reactors, which I probably can do. I'm just a little low on super alloy, but I have aluminum. I can make more. But first, let's get these other optimizers in place so we can get some work done on the planet. No, we're talking biomass. No, we're talking oxygen. These are oxygen multiplier fuses. Sorry. Biomass is... It's not going to be affected by this, I don't think. Because this only affects the oxygen output on this. But currently our oxygen is at 3,366. Pretty good. Got us halfway to the water cycle. All right. Now, I'm going to have to probably consolidate. Although optimizers do have a pretty wide range, I'm going to have to consolidate some of these flower spreaders here. So let me collect them, and we'll start bringing them into, like, right over here. Flower spreader. Bing. Start bringing them in a little bit closer. Oh, I'm also just dying of hunger. That's probably a bad thing, too. So is it just 4? Oh, yeah, I'm waiting on fertilizer. Okay, so see, here's another situation where if I could do this. Now, if I can get more fertilizer. I break down the higher tiered stuff and I could get it. But I'm trying not to because I can't make that stuff again, and I don't know if I'm going to need it in the future. So I'm holding on to it tightly, and I can always make make fertilizer as soon as the water shows up. So I'm not really stressing about it. I'll just make it then. I'm not going to sacrifice the tier 2 fertilizer, tier 3 fertilizer, just so I can make one more flower spreader. So I'll just be patient. So let's just yeet this into here. Oh, hold on. We are 3,300, I think we were talking about. And these guys alone, it does have a plant there, even though they're not grown yet. Pump out 644 oxygen. But when you put one of these things in there, it jumps up to 1,449. Holy cow. All right, sweet. Now, I can actually put another one and yeet that in there. So that went from what was it before, like 600 something? Now it's at 2,200 something. Look at our terraformation climbing in the top right corner. That is actually climbing quite rapidly. What did that do for our stats? 3,300 and some it was at before, and now it is currently at 9,000. That's over 9,000. 9,936. So that was a huge jump. Yeah, that's climbing fast. We're gonna probably hit the water cycle, if not this episode, soon. Really soon. I gotta go eat a bean. Alright, so that's all well and good. All well and good. Let's see, I'm still collecting crops. We're still getting quite a bit of them up here. Getting a lot of eggplants, so I'm going to be ready to make some fertilizer, at least get a good jump on it when the time comes. Alright, let me sort some inventory real quick here, and I have some water bottles. Must have emptied that out and forgot why I had it in my inventory. Let's empty some inventory here, and then I think it's time that we go searching the planet a little bit. We have the rover now, right? So we might as well go search the planet a little bit and see if I can't find this fabled obsidian location. Would be one I'd like to find, because I don't really have a lot of obsidian. I have some, but I wouldn't mind finding more. And then we could just like fly back and teleport the vehicle back too, so it's all good. So, let me empty this thing out so it keeps collecting resources before we go. A lot of selenium in there that I don't really need. Not right now, at least. So we're just going to yeet that into here. Goodbye. And then store the rest of the stuff, and then we'll be on our merry way. Okay. I don't really know where to start looking for this. So I guess we'll just fly in a direction and see what happens. I can always put down... Actually, you know what? We'll do this. We'll do this correctly. We'll put down the rover, and we'll drive in a direction and see what happens. Now, I'm looking for obsidian. I don't know if I can take fall damage in the rover or not, but I am driving down a cliff, which is probably not the smartest thing to do. I'm not the smartest person. Hold on! Reverse! Cruise across! That's water down there! Drive up the thing. Drive up the thing. We got other things to do other than try to find obsidian. We're canceling the whole trip. We unlocked the interior stairs. That's the most important thing, obviously. Okay, so, yeah, no, joking aside, that's water, okay? So... hold on. We got water. I just checked earlier in the episode, and we didn't have water. So this is. I'm all giddy with excitement. Okay, so let's talk algae generators. Okay, this takes fertilizer. I don't have that. I need to at least put down this one first, so I can get some algae, so I can make the fertilizer, so I can do this. I don't have super alloy. I don't. Do I have bioplastic nuggets? I do have bioplastic nuggets. Okay, so we can do that. If I can get one of these things going, I can get the tier 2 one going after that. As soon as I make one bit of fertilizer. So. That's the plan. All right, let's eggplant. We got that. Super alloy. I got to make that. And I just did. All right, and then what else do we need? I grabbed an extra magnesium. We just need the eggplant, and we're in business. That will spell mama. All right, so I think we got everything now. Let's head down to the water's edge here and see if we can't place this so I can start growing the algae right away. If I remember correctly, when you place an algae generator before the water is fully risen up, it'll start growing the algae at that elevation. And so this might cause the algae to appear underwater later. Oh yeah. Man, where did all this water come from? I guess the ice is melting or something, so it'll cause the let's just yeet. We're just gonna yeet ourselves. Yeet. I don't know how deep this water is, so we're gonna cautiously approach. Oh yeah, you can go underneath it. Yeah, alright, sweet. So we got deep enough water. We should be able to collect algae from here. I should really put a platform or something down here that I can stand on. Is there any iron underneath here that I can grab real quick to make a platform? Honestly, not really. It looks like a lot of the resources have already disappeared from down here. And I'm not finding any iron down here. There's a couple of bits of cobalt. There's some ice still. There's not much. There's some titanium. Well, oh bother. Let's just get this thing placed quick, and I'll come back down here with some iron and build stuff. Let's just throw it out there for a little bit. Make me some algae. I desperately need it. Okay, I got some iron. It's time to yeet ourselves down the edge of the cliff again here. It's so cool to see water finally coming in. Finally we got water. Let's get down here near the shoreline. And we're gonna have to get right over here. And then I just want to build some platforms hanging off the edge. Ooh, this is gonna have to be one of those things. It's gonna have to be one of those weird things where I use the diagonals to actually make this work. Because whoop, that was not placed in the right spot. Oh, hold on, this isn't actually even the right elevation. I forgot the water's gonna rise up. It's probably rising up right now, actually. Yep, it is. Huh. Alright, well, maybe I should hold off on making a platform here until I know what the appropriate depth that the water is going to be. Alright, this is just going to look like crap for a little bit then. But is it growing algae? It is! Look at it! It's adorable! Look at that little thing!
That's what she said!
It's 9%. Back in the day, I used to be able to pick it, and then I'd be able to just use it right away like it was a fully grown piece of algae. Alright, sweet. We are getting algae in, and they are pickable once they get fully grown. So, I just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient and wait. Okay, well, while we wait, I do want to get out there and try to find obsidian and anything else that might be useful to me here. But while we wait, I did also unlock a plants rocket, I believe. And that would be very useful here because that would move the decimal point over on plants at least. I don't have the biomass screen. Do I have that unlocked yet? Terraformation? No. I don't. Okay, so when does it unlock? Biomass. I'd assume it unlocks under the biomass section, but maybe not. Possibly not. I guess it does not. What about regular terraformation? Oh, it's coming up. Biomass screen right there. 200 MTI. I am almost halfway there, and it's climbing pretty rapidly. So, not too worried. Oh, a tier 2 recycling machine. Breaks item down into their core components. 150 MTI. That's new. Huh. Oh, I see lockers on this thing. Can I set this up to be like automatic? Because that would be awesome. That would be awesome. There are so many things that you could use that with to just break them down to the raw components. The ecosystems. That would probably be oh, there's a fertilizer farm for you too, because the ecosystem has all sorts of butterflies. And I believe those take mutagens and fertilizer to make and stuff. So yeah, if I could, how close am I to the? I'm probably way far away from the ecosystem. I don't even know why I'm looking. I think that's one of the end game stuff that unlocks a harvester. I thought that was the ecosystem. Automatically harvest organic items around the base location. Use the map with the tier 2 map information rocket to see where to place it. Interesting. That's the new one. All right, I don't remember where the ecosystem unlock is. That right there, outdoor farm. Ecosystem right there. 64.25 for insects, and we're sitting at a firm and solid 0. So that is going to be a while. All right, well, the plant rocket. Let's look at the plant rocket and see how to make that. Okay, super alloy fertilizer. God. Okay, we can't make this yet. It's all depending on that algae growing. And the first algae that I get, the first thing I'm doing with it is I'm making the algae tier 2. Algae generator tier 2. And then we'll go from there. So this will move the decimal for the plants over more than just one. Well, it'll move it over one, but it won't be just an even 1,000% plant multiplier because it's actually a 1,250% plant multiplier. Interesting. Oh, we also need tree bark, so I'm going to need fertilizer to build that too. My plan for the bio dome tier 2 is to put it right here. So all of the other stuff regarding like the butterfly dome and the aquarium and all that other stuff, I want to have like one functioning base here, and it all goes through the biodome tier 2. You go past the trees and you go into the stuff where there's the animals and the bugs and the fish and stuff. That's my plan for this. I want to have it be like an what should we call this? The arrow base. Like here's the front of it, and then it's an elongated base that goes back that way. That's what my plan is. Maybe we'll have some extensions out to the side for like farms and stuff once we get there. But I want to have a clear distinction between this like functioning stuff here, you know, with like the office and the inventory and whatnot, and the biolab and whatnot, and then nature stuff this way. That's my plan. But I have to first get algae. It all is dependent upon that. Well, I could sit around and wait, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to go on an adventure. I was heading this direction. I want to go explore up here and see if I can find anything fun in this region. Alright, how well does this thing handle underwater? I gotta know this. I have to know this. I also don't know if you can take fall damage in the vehicle, so I'm really kind of hesitant to just yeet myself off the edge of this. It looks like I'm falling, but in reality I'm still on the ground. I'm just sliding. Hopefully I'll survive this. Oh my God. I think I rolled it. I think I rolled it. Alright, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Life is much better down where it's wetter. Oh, take it from me. Oh, my wheels are off the ground. This thing isn't very good for getting through this canyon. Let me just hop out here, pick this thing up, and then I'll just use the jetpack to get out of here. Now, where am I? I was kind of rolling all over the place. I imagine Sentinel Corps is probably keeping an eye on me here, given the last conversation I had with them. And I bet you they saw that and are like, what is this lunatic doing? This would have been a nice place for a base, too. There's a lot of places you can set up on this little tiny moon. Oh, but I'm back on ground that I can probably... Oops, I'm back on ground that I can probably not crash and roll on. So let's go for a drive and see if I can find anything interesting. Oh, there's something interesting. There is a chest right here. What do we got? Oh, there's another oxygen multiplier fuse. That's really good. Holy cow. Smart fabric, game changer. Okay, so there's a circuit board. Good. So this is the thing I could probably break down from a Zeolyte if I really wanted to. Obsidian, excellent. I was looking for that. Hey, sweet super alloy. That's everything in here is useful. So it's gonna take all of that. Why? Because I can always just like throw it in here. All right, I can just throw everything in here. Here, everything. Get it all in there. There we go. Now I can't pick the vehicle up anymore, but that's okay because I'm over here driving around. Wherever I end up, I'm just going to abandon the vehicle and fly back. And I'll just teleport it back with all the inventory in it. This is a wide open area. Holy cow. There's a lot of just raw resources on the ground here too. So if I really need to go like collect a bunch of iron or titanium, I think I know where I'm going. I see another crate. It's up there on that hill. Due west of here. There's a crate there. Now, I don't know how well the rover's going to last up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop out and just fly up there. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Open. Oh, fertilizer, yeah. Oh, a heat multiplier fuse. That's excellent. Wow, okay, so I'm finding better loot now. A lot better loot. That is an excellent find right there. But that's also an excellent find right there, because that means I can just build the tier 2 fertilizer thing right away. Or algae generator. Words. Algae generator right away. This looks crazy. There's actually resources on the ground over here, too, so... Is this like... Am I supposed to be over here? Am I gonna fall through the world? Is this the end for me? This looks nuts, though. Holy cow. I'm not seeing any more resources. I think I'm getting to the edge of the map. Yeah. Oh, you can mine selenium back there. Okay. Yeah, this is like the edge of the map, it looks like. Okay, well, I'm turning around. Alright. Storing everything. Let's get back in this and continue our adventure. We're going to go this way and check up here a little bit. Obsidian! Where are you? I will find you. I will find you. I don't think it's here. I don't think it's here. Do we get another? Ooh, there's another chest right there. I was like, do we get another chest at least in this area? Maybe. I don't know. Something. Right now it's just a bunch of rocks. What do we got? Some more fertilizer, that's the higher tier stuff. That's good. Super alloy, obsidian's good. Circuit board will probably come in real handy. There's some decent stuff there. I was looking for a fuse. Fuses are like what I really want to find right now. Because I think that's going to be basically how I terraform this moon. I'm going to build few machines with a buttload of fuses. That's my plan anyway. Is this a cave? What is this over here? What are you? Are you just a rock structure that dead ends? I mean, technically it's a cave. It's a shallow cave. It's not a very big one. Alright, well, let's get back to the rover, and I guess we'll have to explore elsewhere. Alright, back on the road. I guess this heads over to the direction that I've already kind of explored. So, I mean, I'll still take this over there because I have more storage now, and I can check to see if there's anything else I left in this area. But I think I should be good. I also want to get back and start growing some of that tier 2 algae too, so I don't really want to waste too much time going this way, but we'll do a lap. We'll do a lap over this way. Again, I'm confident I got a lot of the stuff. Ooh, I'm dying of dehydration. I'm confident I got a lot of the stuff out of the wreck that we explored a couple episodes ago, so I'm not super worried or concerned about that. This vehicle also seems to be driving significantly smoother than the last time I tried it, where it hit a tiny rock and it would go flying all over the place. This is working a lot better. So I got everything that way, I'm pretty sure. So let's keep going this way. Now I explored some of the area over here, but not a lot, so I want to go take another peek. Now, I believe I explored this chest already, but I do want to break it down if that be the case, because I don't want to keep looking at it. Let's take everything out of there, break that down, drink that water, yeet this stuff into here, and then be on our merry way. I'll keep my eyes peeled for any additional lockers or crates that I might have missed. Now with the ice receding a little bit, I should also be able to see if there's anything that was hidden in the ice, too. It doesn't look like it. It looks like all the resources stopped where the ice was over here, so I'll keep looking around. Now, I did find this little cave thing earlier, too, so this is not a new discovery, but I don't think I had inventory space to take everything out of here, so let's just get in here and yank everything out of here now that I do have the inventory space. And is that everything in here? Is that everything? Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. I think that's everything. Alright, so I'm just basically cleaning up areas that I've already looted and getting all the rest of the supplies from them. I think there was a chest or two nearby that big door over there. We can also go over there and see if the door opens now, because that would be a game changer if it does. There's a lot of gases coming off of this place. Now I see all the stuff in the air there. That is nuts. Or in the lack of air, I should say, rather. All right, there's a crate on our right-hand side right there, so that's already one that I can clean up. Let's dump whatever I can into here, and then we'll go get this one. And I can't remember if I emptied that one out completely over yonder, over here. But I do want to go take a peek, as well as take a peek around the rest of these domes. Food level low, that's probably not good. I think I do have some beans in the vehicle, hopefully. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Otherwise I really got to be hauling my butt back now. I think I got the crate that was over here, though. Pretty sure I picked it up. I'm thinking possibly I did, maybe. I don't see it anymore. Let's get up here. Yeah, I don't see it. It was like somewhere in here. Okay, so I think I cleaned that crate up. Let's, I think the truck is basically full, so I think now it's a good time to ditch it and fly back to base and bring it back, sort that inventory, and then we're going to check on the algae generator, assuming I don't die here of starvation. Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, we're good. I got beans. I'm good. Alright, I'll leave the vehicle here. I'll get a breath of fresh air real quick. And then I'll leave the vehicle here, and let's check this door also while we're here. Does this open? Open sesame. Open sesame. Open up! Okay, 1 PA. We're not there yet. Okay, well, we'll check back later. Okay, let's fly back. There should be a couple of lockers, or foot lockers, or crates right up here that I can still break down. Yep, right there. Are there any other ones in the area that are visible? Not easily visible, at least, so... Alright, let me check these again real quick, take anything I might have left behind out of them, including the Noma seeds I left multiple episodes ago. Alright, let's get home. Seriously, when I get this place up and running, and breathable atmosphere and stuff, I have got to open up a base jumping adventure thing here for tourism. Because this is nuts. This is beyond crazy. Look at the cliffs you get to jump off of in this. Yeah, I think we have the oxygen to do it, but let's go down the river here a little ways and check on the algae and pick that if we have it, and then we can deconstruct the tier 1 because we have a fertilizer now. We can make the tier 2, and we can start collecting algae a little bit faster then. It generates more. Oh, algae! You look beautifully gross and slimy and disgusting. Now, you're probably down here because like I had stated earlier in this episode, it generates wherever you place it, so it's down here. So, oh, it's 94%. It's not ready yet. Oh, well, how about them apples? All right, well, let me go dump my inventory, and then when it is ready, we'll be back. All right, so this button is the magical button to bring the vehicle back, is it not? It sure is, and then we got all the stuff that we can just take out of here. Sweet! You're right, that is a very convenient thing. Alright, I got everything unloaded from the truck, it would seem, but I do not have a lot of super alloy, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to real quick just make 5 bits of this here, just so I can kind of pad that up a little bit so that I have it readily available for whenever I might need it. There we go. And you know what, I'm going to do it again. And there we go. Alright, sweet. So now we have some super alloy to play around with. That'll be helpful here in a little bit. I'm certain of it. Alright, let's go pick that algae. It's got to be ready by now. Algae! 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 Where are you? You're down here somewhere. Alright, F8 bug report. You're not supposed to be down here. Your algae generator is up there. Alright, let's pick this up. Sweet, we finally have algae. We can make some fertilizer now. Let's get back to base. Actually, let me break this thing down, and then let's get back to base. Okay, algae. We finally have some of this stuff. Now, the reason why I needed that was to make more fertilizer. That's kind of the most important thing. So, 3 algae, sulfur, and a couple of eggplants make fertilizer. I can make 1 fertilizer. I found 1 fertilizer as well. And I need some sulfur. I need sulfur. Hold on, I got extra sulfur up front here somewhere. One of these lockers. Here we go. Wasn't there another one? I thought there was another one. Yeah, there's some more right there. Alright, let's make a piece of fertilizer here. Grab that other piece of fertilizer. And what I'm trying to make here is this thing, alright? So we just made some super alloy too, so that's good. I want to make the tier 2 algae generator because it produces more algae and it produces, I think it produces it faster, don't quote me on that, but it definitely produces more than 5. I think it produces like 7 or something like that, but it also does significantly better for oxygen. This does like over double what the tier 1 does. And then as far as plants, it's not even close. Plants for the algae generator tier 1 is only 0.8, and this is 23. Okay, so it's a huge boost. Huge boost, I'm telling you. I just need a bioplastic nugget, which I have right there, and we can go get this thing put in the water. All right, is the water still rising up? That's the question I need to know the answer to. It is still rising up. Okay, so I can't build the platform yet that I want to do down here, but let's put the tier 2 algae generator out there someplace. So that's going to start producing a lot more algae, and it's going to produce a lot more plant power and oxygen and everything. It's just a huge upgrade. Huge upgrade. All right. But now, holy cow, we got that going. We got access to fertilizer. We got some really good things going our way here. I think the next thing I want to focus on is either building the biodome or launching the plant rocket or making more optimizers or building more power. There's a lot of stuff I can still do. But I think it's going to have to wait, though, until next week. We did quite a bit today. We got some things in order. We got some algae production going. We got selenium up the butthole here. We got a whole bunch of that stuff. Jeepers, criminies. Let's get that thrown out. I don't know what that stuff is for. I'm probably like going to regret throwing out so much of it, but I don't right now. So right now I don't care. It's a future GReimer issue. Screw that guy. Yeah, I think that's going to have to all happen next week because I've got too much stuff done this week already, and I think we're good. I think we're good. Look at this. We are at 81% of the way to the water cycle. Next episode, I'm calling it. We're hitting the water cycle. We already have water coming in. This has been a very productive day. We shot our oxygen through the roof. It's just insane. Even got a nice healthy boost to biomass there. I forgot to check what that was first. I think it was like 40-something before or something. Maybe 30-something. Big boost. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of Planet Crafter. If you did enjoy it, please go down and smash that like button. It helps me out a ton. And I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Sent to a world unknown crime untold. Planet Crafter's tale in its secrets unfold. Barren lands stretch far beneath the darkened sky. My task to forge life where emptiness lies. Scarce resources resources is what I see under alien sun, where every day is bleak. All the crafters hum, drones in